Good afternoon and welcome to the Macomb High School Lady Bomber Classic here at MHS. We'll get you set for game number 3 and game number 4 and the final 2 games of the Lady Bomber Classic. I'm John Reynolds alongside the great cameraman Wyatt working up top for me. We will have the first game here at 2:30 beginning between Illini Bluffs and home Macomb Bombers. So the Bombers will play their first game of the day. Bluffs played earlier this morning against Havana and lost 32-31. After this game, we will have Alleman, who was victorious over Illini West earlier this morning. They will play Havana, who won as well. We will get you set for tip-off here momentarily. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to Macomb High School as we get you set for tip-off here in game number 3 of the Lady Bomber Classic. Bombers playing their first game of the day, and the Bluffs Tigers playing their second. As we meet the starters for the respective squads. For Macomb, Sophie Wilson, Kylie Robinson, Catherine Stortson, Drew Creasy, and Kennedy Ellensworth. That is the starting 5 for the Bombers. And for the just getting the starters written down here in the book. Hold on one second. Starters for the Illini Bluff Tigers: Lily Lakoviak, Annabelle Fortin, Marissa Robertson, Reese Cruitt, and Brooke Buchan are the starters there. Kennedy Allensworth, Kylie Robinson, Sophie Wilson, Catherine Stortson, and Drew Creasy are the starting 5 for the Bombers. And an early shot, no good by the Bluff Tigers, and a rebound to the Bombers. So early action here as we get ready to go. Robinson's got it on the outside. She gets it inside, tipped away, and stolen by Lakoviak. And the Tigers with a full head of steam. Buchan sets it up. Wide open 3 for Robertson, and she gets it.
3 for Marissa Robertson.
Robertson adds 3 to start her afternoon here at Macomb High School. And Macomb maybe with a little bit of an advantage. They host this Lady Bomber Classic. So they get their first home game of the day. Macomb has their cheerleaders here as well. A pretty hefty side of parents and family on the other side here. As the Bombers move the ball around the outside. Swing it inside to Allensworth, and we've got a foul. I believe that's going to go on Reese Cruitt. Down low. It's actually going to go on number 20, Annabella Fortin. That'll be her first foul. Team first foul. First foul of the game here. 6:54 to go, first quarter here at MHS. Creasy gets it out. Now they move it around. Gets the screen from Allensworth, maybe on the roll. Tipped away, stolen by Bluffs, and out of bounds. It'll be Bomber basketball. Sophie Wilson looks to inbound it. And it'll be Kylie Robinson to bring things up. The junior. Thought about the three there. Moving the ball around the outside. Now looking inside for Allensworth. It's tipped, stolen away, out of bounds, touched by number 24, Marissa Robertson, who just got a hand on it right as it was going out of bounds. Coming up with chuckles after touching that right as it went out. We got a foul away from the ball. It's going to go on Lakoviak.
Tiger foul, 32, Lily Lakoviak. That is her first. Team second.
Lakoviak's first foul. Allensworth working down low. We've got a travel.
Traveling violation.
And it'll be Tiger basketball. Dante Drake, welcome back. Had you in the stream earlier this morning. From Chucktown, good luck Bombers. Yeah, if you're listening, yeah, let us know where you're from, who you're rooting for. 3 no good for Fortin. And it'll be Robinson on the attack for Macomb. Might have picked up her dribble, got away with it. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Kennedy Allensworth on the offensive side of the board. And they reset it. Bombers moving the ball on the outside. Inside to Allensworth, and she puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Buchan. Stolen away by Sophie Wilson, and she's got a full head of steam, and Kylie Robinson, who lays it up, lays it in, count it in a bucket, and the foul. Kylie Robinson able to just get the shot off right there at the end, get the shot to fall, and now has a chance at a three-point play.
The basket will count. Tiger personal foul charge to number 20, Annabelle Fortin. That is her second, team third.
That is Fortin's second foul. So a chance to tie the game here for Kylie Robinson. And it's off the back iron, rebound to Cruitt. Reese Cruitt with the rebound. Down low, it's number 12.
Traveling violation.
Chloe Eaton traveled, and she knew it as soon as she took that extra step. It'll be a turnover, and head coach Jim Belleville not happy, yelling too many turnovers, and can't have turnovers playing good schools like Macomb, or if you're Macomb as well. Can't be turning the ball over. And that one is tipped away. Lakoviak got a hand up there. Looks like our camera keeps kind of going out. Sorry about that. Let's see if we, I don't know what the issue is with the connection. See if I can move that chair. I don't know. Wilson swings it out to the other side for Creasy. Allensworth on the screen. Bounce pass right back to Allensworth. Lays it up. Shot no good. Rebound to Eaton. Chloe Eaton was right there to get the board. And yeah, losing our camera here every now and then. I'll have to check on that at halftime or sometime here. Tigers trying to get something going here. 3-2 in favor of the Bombers, or in favor of the Tigers. And almost a travel there by Robertson, but gets it back out. Looking for the handoff. Gets it inside, tipped away. Good defense by Kylie Robinson. Able to knock that one out. We've got our first sub of the ball game for the Bombers. Number 24, Alea Abernathy checks in, the sophomore. for Macomb. She checks in for Kennedy Allensworth, who will take a seat. And Lakoviak gets the bucket to fall, and the Tigers up 5-2. Robinson on the roll, now swings it back out Creasy. Creasy to Wilson all the way across, corner for Stortson. Inside to Abernathy, loses dribble. Bombers trying to penetrate the defense inside that's been so strong for the Tigers all day, and has done a great job, especially securing those boards. Picked away and stolen by Lakoviak, but Kylie Robinson getting a hand in there, able to tip it away. Good defense and prevented a bucket. So it'll be Tiger basketball. Inbound to Lakoviak. Step back, got it. Nice shot for Lily Lakoviak. And she adds to her early lead. She's got 4. (7-2) Tiger lead. 3 ball for Macomb, no good. That was off the hands of Drew Creasy. Here comes Buchan to bring it up for the Tigers. She kicks it out. 3 ball for Eaton is no good. Second chance bucket, though, for Cruitt. And she adds 2 more, and Macomb is going to take a 30-second timeout. 9-2 lead for the Tigers. We'll keep it right here. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Today's game brought to you by Tom Conklin, State Farm. Face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin at State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Bombers with the ball here, coming out of the timeout. Inside, and we've got a foul. Haley Emmerich has checked into the ballgame for Macomb. Foul's going to go on number 24, Marissa Robertson. She picks up the foul.
Team 4.
Robertson's first foul. Step to the outside. Robinson puts up the shot. Good. Nice shot for Kylie Robinson. And just by looking at this, it's Illini Bluffs has the size advantage all around. You know, Macomb built maybe a little bit smaller, but Macomb hanging right there with a 5-point game, 9-4. Heads up to the cheerleaders over there. Basketball goes out of bounds. It'll be Bomber basketball.
Into the Tiger lineup, 25, Brenda Davis, and 34, Addie Clark.
Addie Clark and Brenna Davis check in for the Tigers of Illini Bluffs. Get our stream pulled back up. There we go. Haley Emmerich with it. On the dribble drive. Now a three-point shot is good. Drew Creasy adds 3. That is a Sports Corner 3 here this afternoon. And the Bombers within 2. It's 9-7, 2:12 to go, first quarter here at MHS. Trying to defend the home turf, or home court, I guess you could say. Ball on the floor. Shot up by Eaton, no good. Offensive board off of Macomb, and it'll say Tiger basketball. Lakoviak will inbound for Bluffs. They go inside, double team, got the shot from Davis, who wanted it. Now to the outside, Buchan with the floater, no good, and it's Kylie Robinson to bring back the board. Pulls up for 3, gets it. Another Sports Corner 3 from Kylie Robinson, and the Bombers take the lead. It's 10-9. Stolen away. There's Kylie Robinson yet again. Lays it up, lays it in. Add another 2 for Kylie Robinson, who is balling out 12-9 in favor of the Bombers. James Reynolds, good job, John Boy. Thank you, Uncle Jim. Listening from Macomb here. In and out. Rebound and a foul away from the shot.
Lakoviak will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. Bomber personal foul charge to number 10, Drew Creasy. That's her first. Team first.
Foul is going to be on number 10, Drew Creasy. Her first foul. Lakoviak will go to the free throw line. Shooting 2. First one rattles in and out. As Drew Creasy will take a seat, and checking in as number 4, Jordan Hines, the sophomore. A second shot, no good. Rebound to Sophie Wilson. Wilson, under a minute to go here, first quarter. Macomb High School. Robinson dribbling on the attack, lays it up, no good. Rebound to Brenna Davis. Davis nearly loses her dribble there. Tipped away, there's Kylie Robinson on the steal. Ball on the floor, out of bounds.
Tiger basketball.
And it'll be Tiger basketball, so Robinson saying she had a hand on it. So Buchan will inbound. Three-point shot for Buchan is good. Another Sports Corner 3, Brooke Buchan. That's 3 more to her total. And we have a tie game at 12. Emmerich swings it out. Now back to Emmerich, inside to Abernathy. Bounce pass to the outside, jumper is no good. Rebound to Lakoviak. Here comes Lakoviak, loses her dribble. Now swinging in this inside, great read for Brenna Davis, who adds 2. And that is the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, it is the Illini Bluff Tigers up 14-12 over the Macomb Bombers. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Welcome back to Macomb High School. Second quarter action. 14-12 in favor of the Tigers. They with a 2-point lead over the Macomb Bombers. Emmerich, Allensworth, Robinson, Stortzum, and Jordan Hines are in for Macomb. Ball on the floor, tipped around. To the outside, now it's Allensworth, loses her dribble, kicked off of Hines. Ball's all over the place. We've got a foul somewhere, and it'll be I believe that's going to be on Lakoviak.
Personal foul charge to number 132, Lily Lakoviak. That's her second, team first.
Lily Lakoviak's second foul. Coach Belleville not happy with that call. Ball to the inside. Robinson puts up the shot, blocked by Robertson, who's got a big smile on her face. Got all ball on that one. Buchan swings it to the corner for Davis, and that's tipped away and stolen by Kylie Robinson. Gets it right back, lays it to Emmerich, and her shot is up, no good, but a foul. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Haley Emmerich will go to the line to shoot 2 for Macomb. Tiger foul, 25. Brenna Davis, that's her first, team second.
So Haley Emmerich to the free throw line. First shot falls for Emmerich. 1-point game. Second shot in and out, no good. And off of Pruitt on a great play by Jordan Hines just to smack that ball off of Pruitt's leg, kick it out of bounds, and it'll be Macomb basketball. Up to Hines, who made the play earlier. 3 ball, no good. Rebound to Reese Pruitt. Robertson swing it to Eaton. Eaton trying to dribble drive. Now Davis wants 3 from the corner, misses it. Rebound to Kennedy Allensworth. She'll bring it up, give it back to Robinson. So it's Robinson with it. She wants a deep 3 off the bank, no good. And it's Robertson to bring it down. 14-13, Tiger lead. Three ball for Buchan is in and falls. Brooke Buchan, Sports Corner 3. Tigers up by 4, 6:30 to go, second quarter. Hines swings it out, Robinson. Allensworth and just throws it away. Might have thought that head coach Jim Belleville was wearing black for the Bombers, and well, he's wearing, he may be wearing black, but he is not he's not on the floor for the Bombers. Turnover for Macomb. Davis with it. Swing it out to Buchan, who wanted the deep 3. Swing it out, Robertson. Gets it tipped away. Davis, ball's on the floor. Jump ball, and it'll be a jump ball. And it'll be Bluff basketball. Bluff or Tiger basketball, whichever. Bluff basketball might sound a little bit better, if you ask me. Robertson to inbound, and it gets tipped and out of bounds. So it'll be
Bomber basketball.
Bomber basketball. That ball, I don't know about that one. They might have to. They might want to take a look at that. They said that ball was out of bounds.
Ball stands on the floor. Bomber basketball.
On the Tigers. I thought that was for sure off of a Bomber hand, but hey, we'll keep playing. Under 6 to go here first half. Game number 3 of 4 of the Lady Bomber Classic.
Tiger basketball.
Game number 4 will come at you right after this game. About 4 o'clock tip-off is when we're estimating that one to start. Alaman will host Havana in the final game of the Lady Bomber Classic.
Timeout, Illini Bluffs.
30-second timeout taken by Coach Jim Belleville. We'll just keep it right here.
It is a 30-second timeout.
Today's game brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC, which is 6932, and they also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. Today's game also brought to you by Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Kylie Robinson on the fast break, lays it up, lays it in. 17-15, Tiger lead. Bombers with a little bit of a press. Trying to get across the timeline. We've got a foul on Robinson. Coach Kane not happy with that. I believe that's
Team first.
Robinson's first foul. Inbound for Davis, dribbling through traffic, and she traveled.
Bomber basketball.
Brenna Davis turns it over. It'll be back to Bomber ball. Let's see what's going on there with the. Yeah, I'm sorry for the camera keep cutting out here. I don't know what's going on with that. Abernathy gets it out to Robinson on the corner. Now pick and roll. There's Abernathy to lay it up and in. And we're tied at 17. Great read. Robinson and Abernathy finding it down low, and we're tied at 17 all. Pruitt puts up the shot. Two shots for Reese Pruitt.
24, Aaliyah Abernathy picks up the Bomber personal foul. That's her first. Team second.
Foul is on Aaliyah Abernathy. Her first foul. First shot is good for Pruitt. Tigers take the lead. Second shot no good. Rebound to Kylie Robinson. Corner for Creasy, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Hines, now kick it out to Stortzen. Creasy, long two is good. Bombers by 1, 4:30 to go. Robertson flips it into Pruitt. Now Pruitt's just going to toss it back. Hines right there on the floor. Ball on the floor. We should have a jump ball tie-up possession arrow to the Bombers.
Returning to the Bomber lineup 3, Sophie Wilson.
Sophie Wilson checks in for Jordan Hines. 4:15 to go, second period or quarter, whatever you'd like to call it. Wilson with it. She wants three and misses just off the front iron. And it looks like we got out of bounds there on out of bounds on the Tigers. So it'll be, looks like we have looks like the official's talking something over there. Just who's going to get the ball? It looks like it'll be Bomber ball. Creasy puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. That is Robertson who brings it in. And here come the Tigers. Eaton to Buchan. Buchan at the top of the key working with Robinson one-on-one. Now Robertson. Dribble drive to Davis, and we got a traveling violation on Brenna Davis. And it'll be a turnover. Robinson wants three and gets three. Kylie Robinson adds three, 22-18. Tipped away, stolen by the Bombers, but right back to the Tigers. Eaton puts up the shot, no good. Blocking foul. And Eaton will go to the line and shoot two.
Bomber personal now charged to number 10, Drew Creasy. That is her second, team third.
Foul is on Creasy. It's her second foul. First shot is good for Eaton.
Returning to the Bomber lineup 12, Haley Emmerich.
Haley Emmerich checks back in. Check in for Creasy. And the second shot is good. So 2 for 2 from the free throw line goes Chloe Eaton. And we have a 2-point game, 22-20 in favor of Macomb. Emmerich swinging out to Wilson. Inside to the Bombers. Now back out Wilson once the jumper doesn't get it. And another turnover, this one by the Tigers, and it'll be back to the Bombers. So just slow it down, about 2:30 to go, second quarter. Jump ball tie-up.
Tiger basketball.
And it'll be Illini Bluff basketball. See, we've got some people typing in the chat. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. The whole family is in the group chat. All right. Well. Inside shot up, no good. Rebound to Kylie Robinson, who was able to come away with it. She's got a full head of steam. Now gets it to Abernathy, who traveled, took an extra step.
Tiger basketball.
Davis with it. She'll work up top. Swing it to the outside for Buchan. Buchan working on the outside. Now swing it to the corner for Robertson. Robertson works for Eaton, who wants 3. No good. Rebound to Brenna Davis, though, gets up there and lays it up, lays it in, and count it in a foul. So Brenna Davis ties the game, 22-all, and she's got the chance for the Tigers to take the lead.
Now charge number 5, Catherine Storkson. That's her first, team 4th.
Ella Hare checks in. As does Jordan Hines. The second chance there is no good. And under 2 minutes to go here, first half. Tipped away and stolen by Pruitt. Robertson on the wing, goes inside. Pruitt working down low, gets it to fall. Nice execution there by the Tigers.
Correction, Reese Pruitt on the basket.
Emmerich swings it out to Hines. Wilson made a 3 from there earlier. Inside to Hines, lays it up, and it doesn't fall, so she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Brenna Davis, 25, picks up the Tiger personal foul. That's her second, team 3rd.
Fouls on Brenna Davis. Hines' first shot is no good.
Addie Clark into the Tiger lineup.
Yep, Addie Clark checks in for Davis. And checking in is number 23, Kennedy Allensworth. She'll check back in for Kylie Robinson. Just under a minute to go. Hines' second shot is no good. Rebound to Addie Clark and the Tigers. Robertson out to Eaton. Now Eaton working with Buchan. And that pass nearly got away, but Robertson there to save the day. Buchan swinging in inside, thought about the jumper. Clark. Inside Eaton. Inside to Clark, puts up the shot, no good. Offensive board. Robertson wants 3. No good. Offensive board to Eaton. And the Bombers got a box out here.
Tiger basketball.
And it'll be Illini Bluff ball. Robertson inside to Cruitt. Puts it up and puts it in. Reese Cruitt adds 2 more. 26-22. Final 5 seconds. 3, 2. Wilson, step back once. 3, it's short. And that's how the first half comes to a close. The Illini Bluff Tigers lead the Macomb Bombers 26-22. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
The industry-first 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. You decide. Whirlpool.
Welcome once again, as we're happy to bring to you another member of the staff at MDH. And today we have Bill Murdoch, the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of MDH. You know, I've talked to some people up the food chain a little bit, but you're getting ways up there for me to be talking to here. Right. But you're just another guy.
I am.
And we were joking off camera. We'll get to that a little bit maybe as we go along here. But
sure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You married? You have kids?
Yep. Married. My wife's from Macomb. We have 4 children. My wife's a bomber and a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck as well. That's it. I grew up outside of Galesburg on a farm, and we still have a place up there. Go back there every day and enjoy the great outdoors up there. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years now. Enjoy it very much, and really look forward to the challenges that healthcare provides for us.
Now, if I remember reading through your stuff correctly, you're from Oneida, which is up by Galesburg,
right? Do you know where that is?
I do. I know where. It's part of Rova.
It is.
It's part of. We're sports people here, yeah. Bill. We have to know who
Oneida is. Rova.
Did you? So it was Rova even that far back.
Well,
not that you're old. That isn't what I meant there.
There was an additional town added after I graduated, but it's always been pronounced as Rova.
So what was the town that was added?
Watauga.
Watauga was
added.
Which
is where I live now.
Yep. So you live in Watauga.
Right.
You graduated from Rova.
Correct.
But Watauga wasn't part of Rova when you graduated from Rova.
That's right. Because
that's like a twisting, turning road right there.
Oh, yeah. It's a complex matter here. But no, after I graduated high school, went to college and all that, and then as I advanced my career, we stayed in the Midwest and finally ended up after we started having kids in the Rova, Oneida area to raise our children, and just stayed there the whole time since then.
How, there's a lot of professions at any hospital that have a lot of very important, and they are the integral workings of the hospital. Everybody thinks physicians, nurses, providers.
Right.
But you have a lot of pressure on you on a daily basis when you're talking about the chief financial officer. So how do you find yourself into that profession? I mean, I think I'd rather be the doctor or the nurse than the chief financial officer.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. When I graduated from Western, I was recruited at that time by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, and we were doing what hospitals have to prepare a Medicare cost report, and I was auditing them. So that's how I got my step into the healthcare career. And then after that, I went to work for a consulting firm that prepared the cost reports for the hospitals and all that. And then after that, I got into the actual inner workings of the hospital, started out as a controller, then worked up to CFOs and larger organizations, and and that's kind of my niche, and that's where I've stayed my whole career.
Now, you mentioned larger organizations. Lindsay Douglas, we talked to her. She's in recruitment for you guys for physicians and providers. And this is not, as far as hospitals go, a larger,
right.
It's not a huge hospital.
Right.
So what does that do for you on a daily basis as you're trying to balance a budget or make a budget that works or help with the finances of that doesn't have maybe the bottomless pockets that some people think of when you think of a huge hospital or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I think that, you've been in one hospital, They're all different. They all have their sets of challenges and struggles and all that. What is very exciting for me is we are we're nimble, we can make quick changes, and I feel like I can make that impact in the organization, those quick impacts to get the hospital on the right track and keep it going and be viable.
Yeah, and funding in this day and age is a key in getting payments. But I'm sure you guys still look at trying to get donations and stuff, correct? Is that involved in anything you do, or do you have to consider any of that when you're trying to make your business positions?
It's a small piece of it, a little bit of it. Our biggest challenge is to get reimbursed from the insurance payers, make sure, because there's a lot of noise out there right now where insurance payers are denying everything not everything, but most things that we try to get reimbursed for. If we don't get what we're entitled to, then it's a struggle to make payroll. It's a struggle to pay our vendors. It's really tough to keep the hospital going, make the capital improvements that we're doing on the campus right now.
And you're doing a bunch of those right now. I mean,
we are.
You guys are improving. It seems like monthly, daily, whatever, you're making improvements here in the last 10 years or so.
There's a lot of exciting things going on here on the campus right now with the retail pharmacy, or community pharmacy is what we're calling it now, because it is the community of McDonough County's pharmacy. And we're trying to prepare this organization for future generations so we can keep this hospital in the community for the people of the community.
Okay, so you work and think numbers all week.
Pretty much.
What do you think on the weekends? Now, I think I read somewhere there's some hunting and fishing involved in what you enjoy doing.
Right, yes. I like I mentioned, I grew up on a farm. We still have a farm. We still live on a farm. So I enjoy just about anything outdoors. That would be fishing, hunting, camping, spending time on the farm, just fixing things or doing whatever. That's how I decompress and recharge to do the job that I do today.
Okay. Now, I said I only had two questions. I got one more. We're about at time. But now, you're a hunter.
Yes.
And you're older like me.
Okay.
So I remember when I was a kid and everybody was deer hunting, if you got a deer, you were lucky.
Right.
Do you deer hunt?
I do.
And how much easier is it on your farm to get a deer now than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah, I'm really blessed because there are a lot more deer today than there was years ago when I started hunting. I do, but I enjoy deer hunting. But I also, every deer I've gotten the last 2 years, I've donated to the food pantry and let them repurpose that. Our sons also hunt with me as well. You eat a lot of that deer meat, but anything I get, it goes right to the food pantry, and I donate it back to the community.
Well, MDH is all about community. It's been about community, and you even go home and make it about community. So that makes you a good guy, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the comment.
Well, that'll do it for this halftime interview. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with the second half right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Second half action. Welcome back to Macomb High School here at Lady Bomber Classic, game number 3 of the afternoon. Illini Bluffs will retain possession. They will have the ball to start.
It will be Bomber basketball to start quarter number 3. Back to their lineup, Kylie Robinson.
Sorry, Bomber basketball to start the second half. The score here, 26-22 in favor of the Illini Bluff Tigers. Robinson with it. She's working up top. Swings it to Emmerich. Wilson. Robinson puts up the shot, no good. Board to Fortin. Gets it down to Robertson. Down low is Cruitt. Tips it away. Tigers move the ball on the outside. Robertson inside to Cruitt, and it'll be Tiger basketball.
Bomber personal foul charge to number 12, Haley Emmerich. That's her first. Team first.
Fouls on Haley Emmerich. Makoviak puts up the shot, no good. Kylie Robinson comes away with the board. Dribbles out of trouble, swings it up top. She's working with Lakoviak, now swings it to Wilson. Wilson out to Emmerich. Emmerich to Creasy. Inside Abernathy, and picked up the dribble, and that is a travel for Abernathy. Her second turnover as of late, and it'll be Tiger basketball. See if I can get our scoreboard pulled. There it is. Marissa Robertson will bring it up for the Tigers. Down low, ball on the floor, tipped around, and guess whose hands it's in? It's in Kylie Robinson. Puts up the shot. Good.
Kylie Robinson.
2-point game. Bombers within one possession. Cruitt puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound to the Bombers. Bombers on the attack. Coach wanting them to speed it up. Get the offense going. That one's off Creasy's hand. Just a little too high of a pass there from Wilson. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be Illini Bluff basketball. Fortin gets it in, tipped away by Creasy, but there is Lakoviak. Gets it to Cruitt. He's going to dribble it back out. Tipped away, Abernathy comes away with it. Now to Robinson. Only has Fortin ahead, and tipped by Lakoviak, who got a hand in there, able to block it away.
Bomber basketball.
Wilson inbounds, just throws it out to Robinson up top. Tipped away, stolen by Lakoviak. She's got nobody ahead of her, lays it up, and the shot is no good. Come away with the fast break, not able to execute at the back end. It's to Drew Creasy now for Macomb. There's Emmerich, Wilson. Back out to Robinson. Slows down the offense, nearly stolen away by Lakoviak. And now the trap ball is on the floor.
Timeout, Macomb.
And Macomb takes a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, which is presented by MDH. McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. This game also is brought to you by The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, Illinois. Serving soup, salads, sandwiches, almost read ahead there, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast is served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Today's game also brought to you by Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb.
Tiger basketball.
It'll be Tiger ball. Fortin inbounds it. She gets it into Robertson, and a little bit of a press there by Kylie Robinson, but Tiger's able to break it. Lukoviak inside to Pruitt, who loses it, and it's Haley Emmerich to come away with it. Trying to dribble her way out of trouble, and it's Robinson to bring it up. 4:50 to go, third quarter. Almost tipped away and stolen by Buchan. And Robinson for three and gets it. Kylie Robinson, and the Bombers lead by one. It's 27-26. Ball on the floor, tipped around, stolen, and in the hands of Drew Creasy. Haley Emmerich lays it up and couldn't get it to fall. Couldn't get the roll of the basket there. Blocking foul is going to go on Drew Creasy. I believe that's number 3. It is number 3. And Lily Lukoviak will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot off the back iron, no good. Kennedy Allensworth and Catherine Stortzum check in. Alea Abernathy and Drew Creasy head to the bench. Reese Pruitt is out of the game as number 34, Addie Clark, checks in for Illini Bluffs. There's our camera again. Hold on. Inside, Allensworth puts up the shot, no good, but gets her own board, and then she's going to be fouled on the second shot, and she'll have 2 chances at a free throw. Allensworth's first shot is good.
Number 24, Marissa Robertson, that's her second. Team first. Kennedy Allensworth is at the line for Macomb.
Second shot's good. So she goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Bombers lead 29-27 over the Tigers. See if we get that to update, maybe. Tipped around on the floor, back to Buchan. Buchan to Robertson, wide open for 3, doesn't take it. Instead goes to Addie Clark. Back around the outside. Buchan to Fortin, they'll reset it. Trying to crack the Bomber defense, and instead it's Kylie Robinson who comes away with it. And lays it up and lays it in. 31-27. Bomber lead. Lukoviak into the corner there for Fortin. Outside Lukoviak again. Trying to dribble through traffic, puts up the shot, no good. Addie Clark brings in the board, she is fouled. And Addie Clark will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's gonna go on Kennedy Allensworth. First shot is good for Addie Clark.
Jersey number 23, Kennedy Allensworth. That's her first. Team third.
Allensworth, her first foul. 3-point game, so 1 possession game. And the second shot, the bank is open at 3:20 in the afternoon on a Saturday. Well, at least here at Macomb High School it is. 2-point game, 2:50 to go, third quarter. East St. Louis made it to state in football. There you go. I know that a lot of the folks up around here are talking about Central Camp Point. They seem to be playing fairly well in the playoffs right now for football, at last I checked. Good defense by Haley Emmerich.
Bomber Bruce will now charge to number 12, Haley Emmerich. That is her second, team fourth.
It'll be Bluff basketball here. 2-point game, just about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Remember, this is game number 3. We have one more after this.
Traveling, Bomber basketball.
And a turnover by the Tigers. It'll be Macomb basketball. Alleman will play Havana in the championship game. That's at 4 o'clock. Let's keep it right here. It'll be on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll have that shortly after the conclusion of this game. Allensworth swings it out to Emmerich. Now to Wilson. Wilson dribble drive. Shot is blocked. Allensworth on the rebound. Ball on the floor, jump ball, and it'll be Tiger basketball.
Tiger basketball.
Brenna Davis checks in for Marissa Robertson. Davis, the junior from Illini Bluffs. Seen a lot of minutes here today. Has played very well. Buchan in the corner. Dribbles in, now fakes, goes to the outside for Davis. Inside Clark. Just pushes it back out. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Tip stolen around, but there's Addie Clark to lay it up and in. We're tied at 31 here, folks. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Macomb High School. Robinson with it. Beats a couple, puts up the shot, no good. Tipped off of, I believe that was Chloe Eaton, got a hand in there. She did. And it will stay, it'll be Bomber basketball. Jordan Hines will inbound it. Corner for Robinson. 30 seconds, third quarter. Abernathy is checked back in as well. She's dribbling to the side there now, Abernathy. Into Allensworth. Emmerich puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound to Eaton. She brings it in. Now to Brenna Davis, who's just going to slow it down. About 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Davis, jump ball. Foul's going to be on Haley Emmerich. Reese Cruitt will check in, maybe.
Bomber personal foul charge to number 12, Haley Emmerich. That's her.
I believe the foul is on, yes, is on Haley Emmerich. That's number 3 for her.
That is Haley Emmerich's third personal foul. Team fifth. This is a shooting foul.
First shot is no good for Brenna Davis. 7 seconds to go, third quarter. Second shot is good. Tigers with a 1-point lead. 6 seconds here. We'll see if they get the shot off. Hines puts it up, doesn't get it. Davis is just going to secure it. And we head to the fourth quarter. The Tigers lead 32-31. We've got a close one. Keep it here. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here from Macomb High School. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, you know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to MHS. Final 8 minutes of regulation between these two teams, between game 3 here. Championship game will be after. There will be some medallions handed out in between the games for the all-tournament teams. Both of these squads should have a couple all-tournament players on their squads, so we'll make sure to get that presentation to you as well. Allensworth with it up top into Robinson, who gets fouled by number 20, Annabella Fortin. Got a hand in there.
Bomber Tiger foul, 20, Annabelle Fortin. That is her third, team first.
Fortin's third foul. Robinson first shot is good. Nope. There we go. 32 all. Second shot is a little short. Rebound to Reese Cruitt. And that pass just goes out of bounds. Brenna Davis is looking ahead, and Fortin was not on the same page, so the ball goes out of bounds, and it's right back to Bomber basketball. .32 apiece. Inside, Jordan Hines. What a look. Couldn't get the finish. Ball on the floor. Rebound to Robinson. She wants 3. It's a little short. We got a foul. It looks like it'll be on the Bombers.
23, Kennedy Allensworth picks up the Bomber personal foul. That's her second, team first.
One's on Kennedy Allensworth. Will be her second foul. And Fortin will inbound. Set into Eaton. Eaton swings it back out to Brenna Davis. She's working on the right wing. Now dribble drive and kick it to the outside for Lakoviak. And Davis is fouled by Jordan Hines on the block.
Bomber personal foul charge to number 4, Jordan Hines. That's her first.
Jordan Hines' first foul. And another whistle. This one's going to go on Kennedy Allensworth. That's number 3 for Allensworth.
23, Kennedy Allensworth picks up the Bomber personal foul. That's her 3rd personal foul, team 3rd. This is a non-shooting foul.
Inbound to Lakoviak, now swinging out to Davis. Davis corner shot 3 for number 20, Annabella Fortin is good. Great execution there by the Tigers, and they have a 3-point lead. Allensworth swings it out, Robinson. Robinson wants 3 to tie it, and she gets it. Kylie Robinson ties it at 35. 6:25 to go. $35 apiece. Lakoviak. Dribbling, we've got a double dribble on Lakoviak. Subs coming in, Alea Abernathy checks in for Jordan Hines. Traveling on Allensworth, and another turnover. Brenna Davis will bring it up. For the Tigers. And tipped away, stolen by Sophie Wilson. She's on the attack, and that's tipped, and
Tiger basketball.
and now we've got
It is a correction on my part. It is Bomber basketball. That is my fault. Thank you. It is Bomber basketball.
Bomber basketball. A little bit of a tie up there. Confusion of words. Sophie Wilson. .5:30 to go. Her fourth quarter. Tied at 35. Robinson gets the screen, thought about the three, now going to go corner for Creasy. They bring it back out. And a timeout taken by
Timeout, Macomb. It is a full timeout.
Coach Kane. It's a full timeout. We'll step away. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Welcome back to MHS. Fourth quarter action, tied at 35 and 5:10 to go in the ball game. Sophie Wilson will inbound for Macomb. We'll see what Coach Kane has dialed up here on the inbound. Abernathy to Creasy, nearly stepped out of bounds there was Cruitt. She gets it back, and here come the Tigers. Fortin puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Allensworth. And Coach Kane saying on the attack. Robinson gets it to Abernathy, stolen away by Makoviak, who double dribbles. And it'll be Macomb basketball. Robinson will inbound. Haley Emmerich. Talked about the shoes earlier. She's got some white shoes with a little bit of pink on them as well. That one's kicked, and it'll stay Macomb ball. Creasy looking for the inbound and gets it to Allensworth. Allensworth loses her dribble. Working up near the timeline, now gets it out to Creasy. Now to Allensworth up top. Left wing, Emmerich. To Abernathy. Robinson. Dribbling just under 4 to go. Abernathy puts up the shot. Offensive foul on Abernathy.
Offensive foul charge to number 24, Aaliyah Abernathy. That is her second, team fourth.
Her second foul of the ball game. Buchan will bring it up. Now to Lakoviak. And lay it up and lay it in for Lily Lakoviak, who adds 2 more to her day. And the lead is for the Tigers, 37-35. Robinson to Creasy. Creasy to Abernathy on the left wing. Now swing it back up top for Creasy. Emmerich down low is Allensworth, tipped and stolen by Buchan. Buchan got a hand there and was able to knock it away. Buchan to Eaton. Eaton to Lakoviak, who puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Abernathy. Here comes Robinson. Swing it out to Emmerich. Now to Abernathy on the right wing. Working it back to Emmerich, and the Bombers will set it up. Gets it out. Creasy. Dribbling in, Abernathy. Out for Emmerich, who wants 3 and gets it. And Macomb takes the lead, 38-37. Should be 38-37. I've got 38-37. Or maybe that was 2. I believe that was 2. Couldn't see her foot on the line or not, so we'll count it as 2. We're tied at 37. Robinson wants 3. It's short. She stepped out of bounds. Good effort, though, by Kennedy Allensworth trying to get that ball back in for Macomb. Catherine Stortzum and Jordan Hines check back in. Allensworth and Abernathy take a seat. Buchan to Fortin, who puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Emmerich. Full head of steam, lays it up, lays it in, count it, a foul. Haley Emmerich goes to the line for a chance to complete the 3-point play. Emmerich's free throw is no good, so 39-37, the Bombers lead by 2 with 1:25 to go. As a lot would say, fasten those seat belts, as we have the last 80 seconds of regulation. Lakoviak working outside with Creasy, now swinging out to Buchan. Working one-on-one with Robinson, swinging out inside. Fortin is going to go straight ahead, and that should be a block. I believe it will be. It will. Blocking foul as Emmerich did not get her feet set, and I believe that is number 1. Actually, his first foul on, no, number 4 on Haley Emmerich, so she's got 4. First shot is no good for Annabelle Fortin. Second shot is good, and it's a 1-point game. Brenna Davis checks in for Reese Cruitt. 65 seconds remain in regulation. Robinson inbounds. Probably looking to foul. They do.
Carry violation.
Actually, I call it a carry on Robinson, so no foul there. Instead, it's a turnover. And it will be Illini Bluff ball. Fortin looks to inbound. Finds somebody. It's Robertson, who wants 3 and misses just short. Robinson full head of steam. She's going up court. Tipped around, stolen by Lakoviak, but tipped off of her leg. And it'll be back to Macomb. 52 seconds to go. We'll have game number 4 right here on TSSR Game Time Live right after this, which may get started just a little after 4 o'clock, depending on how this one finishes. It's the Tigers with the ball. Lakoviak to the corner. Thought about 3 was Buchan. Good defense by the Bombers. Staying strong, 30 seconds. Robertson. Now he's got to get rid of it. Gets it somewhere. Lakoviak inside, puts up the shot. It falls. Lily Lakoviak has given the Tigers the 40-39 lead with 20 seconds remaining. A full timeout taken by the Bombers. Be tough, Bombers. They are down by 1 with 20 seconds. We'll see what their inbound play will be, and who's going to be the playmaker here.
Macomb has 1 timeout remaining for the contest. Illini Bluffs has 4.
Mr. Keene just came on the PA and said that Macomb only has 1 timeout remaining and Illini Bluffs has 4. So the timeouts are in favor of the Tigers. So we'll see what Coach Kane and the Bombers have set up here. 20 seconds, they'll inbound, most likely with, looks like it'll be Haley Emmerich to inbound the ball. From the baseline there. And she'll get it into Creasy. Still have plenty of time on the clock, 18 seconds now. It's Emmerich to bring it up. She's working with Robertson. Here we go, final 10 seconds. Now 9, Emmerich gets it into Hines. Hines working now, goes to Robinson, puts up the shot, it's no good. Rebound off of Stortzum with 2 seconds to go, and now you gotta get a steal if you're Macomb.
Timeout, Illini Bluffs.
And Illini Bluffs will take a timeout, one of their 4. With 2 seconds remaining, it will be Tiger basketball, so the Bombers have to come up with something here to try and get a steal or try and read here what Macomb may be doing. 1 point game in 2 seconds. We'll see how Illini Bluffs handles the inbound. Our next game will be between the Rock Island Alleman Lady Pioneers and the Havana Ducks. And that game is supposed to start at 4 o'clock. I imagine it'll be just a little bit after 4 o'clock. This game's kind of gone on a little longer. Been a pretty close game, 40-39. It's going to come down to the last shot here in the final 2 seconds. And we'll have that stream here momentarily. We'll get that booted up, so it will be good to go, and we'll have the championship game probably in 20 minutes or so, I would say. Be on the lookout for that stream here on TSSR Game Time Live. And that will conclude action here from MHS. They got to inbound it. We'll see what they do. Fortin gets it to Tiger Basketball with 0.2 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Illini Bluffs.
And a timeout taken with 0.2 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about here in this 0.2 second full timeout, considering we just had one of those. I don't know what the talking about will be here, but we'll keep it here. One point lead for Macomb, or for Illini Bluffs, excuse me. Gym has started to fill up. Championship game is right after this, so keep it here. The Havana Ducks down here to my right, as they're ready to go, and the Alleman Lady Pioneers off to my left down there by the locker room. So under a second to go. Tigers and Bombers. 40-39, Lady Bluff, the Illini Bluff Lady Tigers. Allensworth will guard the baseline. She'll work with Fortin. Just got to get it inbound to somebody. Tipped away, Stortson put, she had it and then just needed to get the shot off, but the shot wouldn't have been off in time. And the final score, the Illini Bluff Tigers defeat the Macomb Bombers 40-39 here in the afternoon first game. We'll have the championship game right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets a much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Welcome back to MHS. Now we'll meet the all-tournament team, the players from Macomb and Illini Bluffs who were all-tournament.
And from Macomb,
Kylie Robinson and Lily Lakoviak. Either two from
congratulations to them. The rest of the
these
all-tournament members will be announced following the next contest. Our championship game between Alleman and Havana will tip off in about 15 minutes.
So about 15 minutes, as Keene says. So we'll probably get started about 4:07 maybe. 4:07, 4:08, around that time. So for game number 3 of the afternoon slate, I've been John Reynolds. Thank you for watching this afternoon's contest between Illini Bluffs and the Macomb Bombers. We'll be back with Alleman and Havana basketball, the championship, here shortly. You've been listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.